guys. So first let's sign into chat. So as you see, I got my beautiful puppy right here. That's right, he's right here. Basically, oh, that's what you're trying to get. Your doggy toy. So basically, guys, I normally play video games tonight, and he's normally just sitting over there whining, and I always feel so bad. So basically what I'm going to do tonight is I'm just going to be watching YouTube, reacting to them with my puppy. He is so cute, guys. I love my dog so much. I don't know what I would be able to do without him. So I saw this video and I thought, well, let's do it.
Recently, we shared some truly heartwarming clips with you of animals protecting humans. Today, we want to prove that humanity is capable of returning the favor. If you enjoy this sort of content, let us know by leaving a like, subscribing, and turning on that notification bell. Now, let's get started. These teenagers near Sydney, Australia will never forget the morning when a distressed southern right whale surfaced nearby. A twisted mess of fishing lines was caught in the whale's mouth. Eventually, it got close enough that one of the teens was able to reach out and snatch the pile of trash off the animal's face. The presumably appreciative whale slapped its tail against the water several times before departing back to sea.
It's just chocolate. You can't have
A thirsty
chocolate.
koala suffering from a record-breaking heat wave hitting Australia approached a group of cyclists and climbed onto one of the bikes. In response, one of the cyclists shared her water with the grateful koala.
I have no idea. We've seen plenty of.
Animals help us through hard times all the time.
This shark approached some nearby divers with a rope caught tightly around her gills. When the divers first tried to remove the rope, she swam away. However, several days later, the shark actually let one of the divers gently take a hold of her, which allowed the other diver to cut the rope free. As if that wasn't incredible enough, the shark later returned to the divers and let them hold her.
Animals help us so much through hard times and everything.
There
so
is
we should
nothing a
help them
mother
too.
won't do for her babies, even if it means approaching strangers for help. As rescuers approached a drainage pipe, a dog emerged to greet them. She had been huddling with her puppies in the pipe to keep them warm, but clearly she needed help. She put her trust in these strangers and, eventually, the rescuers managed to coax the puppies out of the pipe. After their rescue, all the dogs were brought to a shelter for food and a warm place to sleep. When these rescuers in China found a stray female dog on the side of the road, they quickly realized she was nursing. After the rescuers earned her trust, the mother guided them to her puppies, pausing occasionally to make sure they were able to keep up. They found 5 puppies in the drainage pipe and rescued all of them along with their mother. Thanks to Mom's faith in people, her babies are now living a stable life. In this breathtaking moment caught on camera, an elephant with an infected bullet stuck in its skull calmly approached a group of vets in Zimbabwe to ask for help. The elephant was in a considerable amount of pain and allowed the vets to perform surgery and remove the bullet. Afterwards, the grateful elephant was so exhausted, it took a nap on the spot.
That's awesome. I love animals.
Off the
Animals
coast
are
of
the best.
Malaysia, a whale shark with a rope tied to its body approached a group of Sarawak fishermen for help. When the fishermen pulled the whale shark closer to the boat, it patiently stayed afloat and didn't even try to swim away. Much to the fishermen's delight, after the rope was cut free, the grateful whale shark waved its fin and splashed the water with its tail before swimming away.
Look at this
This video
boy.
shot in India shows a daring wildlife rescue worker offering water to a king cobra. The 12-foot-long cobra had strayed into a nearby village. As the men tried to trap the snake, they noticed it was reaching up toward a water cooler. Realizing what it wanted, one of the men gave the thirsty snake a drink from his bottle. After quenching its thirst, the rescue workers were able to take the cobra to a sanctuary. When this deer appeared in Susan Dara's backyard with an arrow piercing its face, she immediately called for help. Thankfully, fish and wildlife officers were able to tranquilize the 5-month-old male deer, unscrew the arrowhead from the shaft, and pull it out. The deer, lovingly nicknamed Little Steve Martin in honor of a comedy bit the real Steve Martin was famous for, made a full recovery.
Yay.
A diver found a nearby sea turtle swimming around with something stuck on its shell. Amazingly, the turtle decided to swim right up to the diver to ask for help. After the diver successfully removed the object from its shell, the turtle floated around for a few moments longer before slowly swimming away.
Look at this doggy.
As we saw in an early
As usual, let's just check the chat real quick. Hey. Okay. Thank you, Devin, for joining my chat and my stream. I appreciate it.
earlier clip, whale sharks are gentle giants. They often allow divers to approach them. But in this footage captured in the waters near the island of Koh Tao in Thailand, a 4-meter whale shark actually approached divers with a rope tethered around its tail fin. Minutes after this footage was captured of the diver's first attempt to cut away the rope, the whale shark actually swam back to let him finish the job. YouTube vlogger Trevor Costello and his friend were exploring an abandoned water park when they found some stray dogs. The strays approached the boys, which made the teens a little hesitant at first, but it wasn't long before they realized the dogs were trying to lead them somewhere. It turns out one of their friends had fallen into a pool and couldn't get out. The dog was barely able to keep its head above the water, and it was obvious he wouldn't last much longer. One boy grabbed the dog and pulled him to safety, much to the relief and joy of its anxiously waiting friends. A woman named Amber was running through the woods when a tiny fawn approached her and started suckling on her leg. Deer sometimes leave their babies alone for most of the day, so Amber tried to find the mother nearby and then ultimately decided to leave it alone. Later that night, she discovered the fawn was still all by itself. She fed it and brought it to a rescue center where it could be raised and eventually released back into the wild.
Do you want to be put down?
An injured baby sea lion swam straight up to a boat off the Californian coast seeking urgent help. The sea lion had apparently been
Well,
attacked
no, I
by
guess
some
I'm just doing this.
and was starving.
He'll come back
The people on the
eventually.
boat took the sea lion straight to the Pacific Marine Mammal Center in Laguna Beach, where she got the help she needed.
Now he wants to come back because I'm opening the chocolate.
In this video, a squirrel spots a water bottle in a man's hands, gets up on its hind legs, and repeatedly gestures at him with its front paws. Eventually, the man leans down to offer his water bottle to the rodent. Obviously thirsty, the squirrel puts its tiny mouth to the bottle and sips the rest of the water out of the bottle.
I'll select this and when he's ready to come back, he can come back.
In January 2013, a wild Pacific bottlenose dolphin, suffering from a hook and fishing line entangled in its fin, approached divers during a manta ray night dive activity. When one of the divers noticed the hook, he motioned for the dolphin to approach. The dolphin then patiently waited while the hook was carefully removed. As if this moment wasn't incredible enough, 5 years later, the dolphin, which had a unique scar near its left eye, was reunited with the diver in the same place where they first met. This dog in India was fighting for her life after falling into a deep well. She may have been swimming for hours before she was found and could barely hold on to the sides of the well. Fortunately, members of Animal Aid Unlimited were able to climb into the well and rescue her. An orphan baby deer walked right up to a group of people crying for help. At first, they gave the mother time to return to the fawn. When it became clear that her mother was not coming back, they brought her to Woodlands Wildlife Sanctuary in Ontario. There, she was able to grow up with another rescue fawn before being released back into the wild.
I'm still watching. Just give me 2 seconds. Come on, stop.
A stray cat came to this person's door, meowing very loudly. His left rear leg was injured. They took the cat to the vet and learned that the cat had an infection as well as fleas, ticks, and other parasites. The vet started an antibiotic treatment and gave the person some medicine for internal and external. 5 days later, the cat made a full recovery. In this incredible security footage from Brazil,
I
a
had
stray dog
chocolate in
with
my
an injured
shorts.
foot can
Stop.
be seen wandering into a veterinary clinic. Once inside, the dog sat and patiently
Let's see
waited
if
to be
anybody
seen by the
else is
vet.
here. Okay.
The dog was treated for its wound and, after word spread about the surprise visit, adoption offers came pouring in. This dog's days of being alone and unloved are officially over. Unfortunately, that takes us to the end of today's video. We hope these moments were as inspiring to you as they were to us. If you enjoyed it, consider checking.
Ooh, this is gonna be a good one, guys.
People often underestimate the bond that some animals have with their owners. Those animals will do anything to
That's
prevent
so
something
true.
bad from happening to their owner, even if it puts their own lives at risk. And luckily, some of those incredible moments were caught on tape for the world to see. So, today we have compiled 25 videos of animal heroes protecting their owners. Before we start the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe with notifications on, or you will have bad luck. A hilarious home security camera recorded the moment when an innocent babysitter was attacked by a pet cat that thought the babysitter was hurting the baby. While the baby was in no way, shape, or form in danger, it's good to know that the cat is willing to jump into action without hesitation to protect him. A dog owner recorded an incredible video showcasing how his dog protects him against a flock of cows while he's napping out in the open. There's a very good reason why Rottweilers are reported to be one of the best guard dogs, and this video shows exactly how a Rottweiler would react if his owner was in danger.
My friend has a Rottweiler. She's massive and she's only like, what, 4 months old?
This dog knows exactly what to do when his owner, who suffers from a disease that causes her to have fainting spells, starts to pass out. According to the owner, her dog has been taught to perform deep pressure therapy to help shorten her spell.
Hey, stop biting your leg, buddy. You have a beautiful foot. Stop biting me.
This cat manages to scare away a stray dog that's more than twice its size before it got too close to the toddler. An adorable dog tried its best to stay awake and guard his owner, but sleep got the best of him. After all, it's the thought that counts.
I'm so nice down. Do you want down?
An intense altercation
Do you
took
want
place
down?
when a new zoo
Do
guard
you
looked
want down?
directly into a lion's eyes,
Yeah.
challenging him.
You want
It's
down?
safe to say that the lion would have definitely
Okay.
torn the guard into pieces
down.
if it wasn't for the female lion
There
who
you
stepped in
go.
to stop it from doing so. A tiger noticed that a leopard was seconds away from attacking and possibly killing a zookeeper and stopped it in its tracks at the right time.
Oh, look behind. There you go. That's awesome.
This video demonstrates the strength and agility of a dog when it comes to defending and protecting its owner.
Dang, he
This
took
service
that
dog
one
can
down.
alert its owner about an incoming seizure once it senses it in order to prevent further injury. In addition, it also stops her from getting up or moving too much just in case another seizure is coming. Instead of attacking a young boy who had fallen into the gorilla
I've
pit,
seen
this
this.
silverback gorilla comforted and protected the unconscious boy from other gorillas until he was saved.
Kid fell into a gorilla cave and he wasn't conscious. I think they had to shoot the gorilla to get the kid, and it was really sad.
A heart-melting moment happened when a stray dog took it upon itself to stop traffic and help a group of kindergartners cross the busy street.
It's like, what the heck, man? Dog's playing with
When
me,
this
so cute.
intruder broke into a house, he had a quick change of mind once he realized that a pit bull was going to rip him into shreds.
He ran. Oh, he can't run. This is hilarious. Man, it's crazy what dogs can do.
This cat got extra protective of the newborn baby to the extent that it wouldn't even allow the baby's mother to get close to him.
That's awesome. Guys, pets is like one of the most
Another instance of
greatest
how
things
service
on
dogs can
humans.
save lives, this dog is trained to protect his owner's head while she's having a seizure to stop her from getting injured.
That's awesome. The dog looks so cute.
It seems like
Oh
this
my
cat
gosh.
made it its life's mission to protect a toddler from falling off and hurting herself. When this man was attacked by a goose, his dog gently stopped the attack from escalating and, at the same time, managed to not hurt the geese.
That's what you call a good dog right there. Who's trying to help the owner, but doesn't hurt the person just attacking the owner, just trying to scare it away. That's a
When
good
it comes
dog
to
right
protecting owners, this dog doesn't care how big or small the danger is. It will do its best to protect its owners, even if it's from a tiny bug.
there. Chihuahuas scare me, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Those things are scary.
This cat didn't like how the toddler's dad was playing with him, and it gave him a piece of its mind. This German Shepherd unleashed its aggression on a man who got close to a little girl. While this man wasn't exactly in any trouble and was completely capable of swimming to safety, an elephant thought otherwise and helped him from being swept away with the current.
That elephant's awesome. See, elephants, not just elephants, animals
This
overall help us people, so I think we should do the same for them as you saw in the last video.
cat was on full alert mode when she noticed that the baby was playing around with the hot stove, saving him from potentially getting burnt.
Oh, that's so cute.
Can you imagine joking around with your friend only to see a full-sized elephant charging at you? Well, we wouldn't want to be in that
I would
situation either.
scream, dude. That is terrifying. An elephant just charging at you, dude.
Who says horses
Oh.
can't be honorary guard dogs?
Kicks the cow. Yep. Won't even let the cow see its own, like, new thing.
If you thought that some people act way too overprotective of their significant other, wait until you see this cat. That's it for today's video. Before you leave, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click on the
Idiots
notification
driving
bell below
boats.
to be
I've only seen idiots driving cars. I've never seen idiots driving boats.
Kenneth Graham once wrote, "Believe me, my
I'll-
young friend,
I'll bring my
there is
dog back
nothing,
on
absolutely
soon."
nothing, half so much worth doing as simply messing about in boats." The people in today's clips clearly took the part about messing about a bit too seriously. The result, some truly idiotic moments caught on camera.
I hope
But
that's
before we
fake.
get started, be sure to leave a like, subscribe,
That
and hit
looks
that
like a
notification
brand
bell
new
like it's a
boat
ship's
from
bell. Now,
2018.
without further delay, let's launch right in. Pro tip: when you take your brand
Oh, I
new jet
love
ski
jet
out for a
skis.
joyride and find yourself heading towards a wall, maybe don't speed up.
You're so stupid. That jet ski is strong, dude. It didn't even look like I made a dent.
After a few beers, this man clearly wanted to get his boat up the landing as quickly as possible, but he probably should have just used a trailer to save himself the potential $5,000 fine.
Just hope he didn't hit a car.
I think the words of this cameraman hold true, not just for this collision, but for many of the clips we will see today.
Some people should not be driving boats.
Oh, bro, that guy's dead. There's so many people on that dock. People are
I
gonna
think
start
this
like,
man may have taken the 5-minute loading and unloading sign nearby a bit too literally when he both launched and landed his boat all within 30 seconds.
Oh shoot, oh shoot.
Meanwhile, in Amsterdam, this woman's hopes of being safely lowered into a small boat below might have been a bridge too far.
That's terrible. They should obviously have someone making sure the boat doesn't go into the tunnel. That's stupid. There's so many people videoing on the boat. That is hilarious.
Riding your jet skis on a slow-moving trailer is a pretty low-risk activity and, by itself, hardly qualifies for an Idiots Driving Boats compilation. That is, unless you forget to secure your trailer to the hitch.
Uh-oh. 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 Let's pause it there for now, guys. No, I'm not gonna. I just want to actually move my camera up here so you guys can see it better. Cool. Let's see if anybody else. Nope. Perfect. Let's keep going then.
The person steering this boat out of its berth may have forgotten to do one tiny little thing involving a rope. Can you guess what it is?
Yo, he pulled the whole dock.
This man makes a splash when he attempts to rev up his motor while it was only partially submerged. At one point, the motor completely lifts out of the water. Next time, he may want to consider securing the motor a bit better before taking the boat out. This man is learning the hard way that loading a boat can sometimes be more difficult than expected, and his buddy on another boat catches it all on camera. After several attempts to get the boat onto the trailer, he finally succeeds. One day, I'm sure this man will be a lot better at loading his boat onto the trailer. That
Hopefully.
day just isn't today. Sometimes there's a fine line between something idiotic and something epic. This
That
jet
was
skier
awesome.
appears to have fallen on the epic side this time, but I still wouldn't try this stunt myself.
I would. I'm not gonna lie, I would completely do that.
After backing into one boat, the owner of this boat tries to make a quick getaway, directly into the boat docked in front of them, twice. This man left his car unattended halfway up to the boat landing. When the car
Yo,
started rolling
he
backwards,
coulda gotten
made the
run
worst
over,
decision
dude. That was
possible
way
and
too
hopped the boat
risky.
towards the car. This man is lucky to be alive, but his car was not so fortunate.
Guys, don't do that. He literally almost got run over. Let your car
This
sink,
yacht,
don't
named
die.
Blue Magic tried to live up to its name when it made a smaller boat disappear with a crunch.
Hold on. Sorry, I'm sorry guys, hold on. I wanna make sure. So if I'm leaning back. It's 8:15. Okay, cool. I'll be doing this for like 7 more minutes, guys. How much longer is in this video? Alright. We'll see how long.
When this man fell asleep on the job, his buddy decided to give him a wake-up call by bumping into the sunken remains of a ship.
Oh, I thought that was the big ship moving towards him, not him moving towards that ship. That's awesome. Seeing a half-sunken ship. He didn't even realize it at first.
This next clip looks like it belongs in a blockbuster film. Chaos ensues as an enormous ship bears down on a panicked crowd near a river cruise ship. The crew of the smaller ship desperately tries to offload passengers before the collision. As the ramp collapses, one passenger leaps for safety but fails to clear the wall. In the last second, a member of the riverboat crew manages to pull them up and both make their escape. Talk about a heroic rescue.
Oh my gosh, bro.
In the most adorable mutiny ever caught on camera, this man didn't even get a chance to drive this boat because his enthusiastic dog immediately pushed him into the water. There's a saying, if it sounds stupid but works, it's not stupid. Well, that's exactly what happened here. A bunch of dudes managed to load an entire bus onto 4 small boats, and it worked.
Don't try that, guys. That's stupid.
Here, we see an out-of-control boat ramming onto the docks while onlookers scream in shock. The boat even takes out a red-shirted guy as he tries to get help.
Reverse, reverse.
Oh my god! Oh my god! He's bleeding! Oh my god!
In this dramatic footage, an aircraft carrier narrowly avoids sinking after a head-on collision with the mast of a sailboat. Sadly, I don't think the warship will ever be the same after such a devastating blow. An advanced autonomous boat, or an idiot who let their boat get away without anyone behind the wheel? I think the answer here is pretty clear.
That guy's gonna get a ticket.
This person decided to take his boat out during Hurricane Sally, and as you might expect, things did not turn out the way he had hoped. And for those of you wondering, no, it wasn't a Darwin moment. This man was lucky enough to be rescued.
It flipped.
That's it for today's video.
That is
Before you leave,
crazy.
make sure you let us know which clip surprised you the most. And if you enjoyed this video, consider checking out.
Well, guys, I have some good news and I have some bad news. The good news is
Recently,
I got
we shared some
Christmas
truly
races.
heartwarming
Hold on.
clips with you.
The good news is I got Christmas color braces. See? The bad news is I will have to end the stream here. Another good news is we are only 8 subscribers away from 100, guys. 8 subscribers away. So please go tell your friends to subscribe. Anything helps. We are 8 from 100, and I've been only doing this for like 2.5 months now. It's crazy, guys. I know. Oh, see? I'm live. I'm live on my own live with the live. Okay, so yeah, guys, sadly, I will have to end it here. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. Also, just real quick, I want to show you guys this. This is probably one of my favorite videos. So basically, it went high and just not good. Here we go.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Dang, that flew.
Dang, that flew. Okay, so guys, we have basically all of these. So let's try and get 8 more subscribers if we can. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and hope you guys have a great